Hello everyone, happy Monday. How's it going? My name is Joni. This is Weathered Wings, where I'm always trying to inspire you to create something pretty. Okay, and today is no different. All right, so let me first text my community. Here we are. Oh, wait. All right, I gotta refresh this page. So look, if y'all want to be notified when I go live, where'd my sheet go with my phone number? Here we go. I don't know if this is it, but this, well, anyway, it is. It's 205-255-9496. And so all I do is I'll text you. I'll let you know when I'm live so you won't miss a project. Copy the link. And I'm just sending it over like I'm doing now. So let me do that real quick. Why I have to keep on asking me stuff. All right, so let's get started, y'all. I got something really simple today. Really simple, okay? Let's see if I got messages coming up. All right. Oh, that's giving a weird thing. Huh. All right. So anyway, it's weatheredwings.com if you want to get any of the products that I use. It just redirects to that, so I probably need to change that. But y'all look. Okay, so I found some ornaments. All right, there were a whole pack. Oh, they actually have some, I wonder how many of these they have. They have a pretty little squirrely holder. But anyway, I found these ornaments at the Goodwill or some thrift store. The whole pack for like $3. So I thought I'd do something with them. They're really pretty as they are if you wanted something white. But, of course, we're going to pretty them up. Let me find one that doesn't have that little doohickey. So I've got some German glass glitter here. So I've got Ruby Slipper, which is the red. Okay. And then I've got, let's see, I've got a gold here. Okay, got gold. I'm just gonna see which ones we like better. I have a green, this is Emerald City. I actually have a blue as well, but I think I don't have one here. They're new and I just put them in my shop. Hey Sherry, hey Cynthia, how's it going? Hey Debbie. All right, now my favorite ones are the pure silver. Okay, pure silver. Look how pretty that is. Ah! And so I like to mix these three, or you know, the colored ones, either with the silver or the sheer frost. It just makes it more shiny. But this is all German glass glitter, and it's a Paint Couture product on my website. So it'd be under Paint Couture and then glass glitter. All right, so I'm also taking some Titebond Quick and Thick glue. Okay. Hey Dawn, hey Cheryl, how's it going, ladies? It's good to be back. You know, I was in New York over the weekend. Well, since Wednesday, actually. I went with my daughter on a business trip, and it was so much fun, so much fun. And so I went to go see because Jane, my friend Jane with Surface Anthology, she recommended that I go see the John Darien Company. I don't know if y'all have heard of that, but he is like a very, I guess he's famous for decoupaging on glass. And so I've got several pictures I need to share with you all. But it was, you know, we had great weather, which is unusual. It's colder here in Alabama than it was there. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take my, let me try this first. I'm trying to see how to make, because I just want to do half of the ornament. So let me just see if I can, mainly because I can't paint a straight line, so I'm going to see if I can kind of help myself. Let's see, do I want it that high? Yeah, I think I do. So here's one, let me just show you this one. It's drying and it's upside down, but here's one that I just made. See how pretty that is? See how sparkly? Wait, where is the camera? All right, so I'm just trying to And this was just the pure silver. We'll try to do this one better than that one, because that, there, I don't even have my tape straight. Does anybody else have a problem doing a straight line? I think I might do better on my own than with this. I think you have to do it kind of in pieces when you're going around something. This is what I'm gonna do. So I'm turning the ball upside down. I think that would help. And do it this way. I was trying to do it the other way. Okay, and that's just so I can paint a straight glue line. It's not totally perfect, doesn't matter. It's still gonna be beautiful because it's gonna be sparkly on the tree. All right, let's find another piece. What are y'all up to today? Thank you, Georgina. Thank you. Hey, Pam. Yep, I'm back in the South, Deborah. That was a wild, wild trip. My daughter had me walking everywhere. I mean, she loves, you know, fashion and all that, so she wanted to see all the stuff. But the John Darien Company, it was actually in the East Village. And so that's where all the good stuff is. I mean, you know, Midtown where we were is where all the high buildings, high rises are and stuff. And that's really neat to see that too. We walked down Broadway. That was all, it's so wild. It's just so alive. That's what, I mean, it's like, I'm like, why are these people out so late? I mean, do they live around here? I mean, what are they doing? But I thought, well, maybe they're just visiting like I am. All right, so I think, let's see, maybe this is straight enough. Let me eyeball that. All right, let's just try this. You'll get the gist of it anyway. So I've got some glue poured out. I've got my paintbrush. All I'm gonna do is brush glue on like you're painting, okay? But make sure you get it good and covered. Because like the other one I just did, looks like it had a little bit of a couple of dry spots. So I wanna make sure that I get completely covered. You can go back and fill it in, but it kind of makes it a little janky, just a little. And I'm starting at the paint line and kind of coming down like this, so it's not hoping that it won't go under the but it won't go under the tape. But you don't want to glob it on, okay? Because you want it fully covered. I hope that makes sense. Let me see if I can get back on my page real quick. Oh, my battery's running low. So hopefully I can see up here. Hey, Kitty. Your brother was just at the museum. Oh, took the train. Oh, cool. Cool. All right, so see, I'm just going around like this. But guess what floor we were on, y'all, in our hotel? So we were at the Knickerbocker, which I may have told y'all we were at the Knickerknocker because that's what my daughter told me. I had no idea. But it's the Knickerbocker, and we were in room 911 in New York City. I was like, why? And so the first morning, I was there by myself, and I thought I set an alarm off because I was trying to get the window shade open, and it was remote control, and I didn't know that. And so as soon as I tried to get that open, an alarm went off, and so I was panicking, and I got out of the hotel. But come to find out, I mean, I don't know. Come to find out, I don't know what it was. It wasn't me, though. It wasn't me. They did come over the loudspeaker and said there was something happening. All right, so I think I've got this kind of nice. I want to smooth it out. This isn't the best brush, but I think I've got it completely covered. Okay, and then all I'm going to do, we'll do a silver one first. Let me get my little spoon here, and I'm just going to, now you could dip it in there if you wanted to, but I don't want to, it'll clump up your jar. Speaking of, I don't want my paintbrush in there either. And this tape on here gives you something good to grip on too, to hold, because the other one I was trying to hold it and I didn't have anything to hold it with. Now I'll just apply this very liberally because you're going to pour back what you don't use. So you want to have a clean plate and not have a lot of trash or anything in it. And the glue that's under there will dry clear. So if it kind of looks like white to begin with, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. You know, I'm so obsessed with this stuff around Christmas time. All right. So we'll shake it off. Okay. And let's pull the tape off and see. Even if the line is not straight, at least it's a clean edge. So see, look at that. How pretty is that? Oh my gosh, and how simple. How simple. I just love it. And so then you could put a pretty little ribbon under it. I mean, through the hole. Now this, I don't have a lot of ribbon, but I had this little burgundy ribbon and that would be really pretty with it, right? I can't tie it because I want to, I got to find somewhere to put it now. I should have had somewhere. Hold on, let me think. Here's a little glass. All right, so I'm just going to sit it in this little glass right here. But how simple was that, y'all? So simple. All right. I'm going to probably have to find another cup to put some in. I should have found a bunch of those before I even started. All right, and so then what you do, you're just going to pour your glass glitter back again. Okay. And now I want to, let's see, you know, I don't know. I'll do this. Oh, I just want to do, now let's just do one that's frosty, like just with the white. I think that's probably going to be my favorite anyway. Just white with the frost. I'll try to be a little faster with this. Okay, I'm not even cleaning the balls or anything. I mean, hopefully they're not. They've just been in this little plastic case. But you could, you know, I found the balls at the thrift store, but I mean, Michael's has them, and of course, Hobby Lobby. Look, I said I was going to be quicker, and I'm not, because I think I want a little bit more than just. So look, this is the hardest part, okay? If you can get past the taping, then you're good to go, right? You just brush on glue. And try not to put your brush in the glue plate. Because I've got glitter on my glue now, on my brush. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paper towel because I do have glitter in it and it's silver. All right, same thing. Let's trying to think. Something happened. Something else happened. I was trying to think what it was. Just going blank. Let's see. Thank you, Tony. I bet that blue and red are going to be so pretty. So you like the red and the green or the gold? So what I find is in this stuff, the other color, now this one looks pretty shiny and that one looks pretty shiny. The red to me does not look as shiny as I would like it to be. So I usually mix, that's when I mix the sheer frost. I still have glass on my brush. I mix the sheer frost with the red. This is the sheer frost and I mix it with that. And it makes it a little more sparkly. Now, what you could do too, that would be really pretty. Paint, if you like black and gold or black and silver, you could paint your ball black or any color for that matter, or just buy those colors. Right? So if you wanted to use black, like red and the silver, just buy some red balls. I probably should have grabbed some, but I haven't gotten my Christmas stuff out yet. Have y'all started? I usually don't start until after Thanksgiving, to be honest. But I feel like when I do this kind of stuff, I need to get on with it. All right, so I think this is good and covered. All right, I just want to try the sheer frost. So this is just going to be tone on tone. This ball you'll see is really kind of a creamy white. It's not a stark white. About dropped it. And you know what I would love to put these on? I have one of those old aluminum trees that my mother-in-law got me at she bought it from somebody. I was about to say a thrift store, but she bought it from somebody that sold them. And I just think filling it with like maybe all of these, like white, because it's aluminum, it's silver. And so if I put all of these balls on that, I would love that. All right, let's take this off. Or a color, anything, whatever. But I tend to like white and gold. Oh, look at this, y'all. And I'm sorry I didn't have them all taped up before I started. Because that would have been better for y'all. But look at that. I love that. And so that would really sparkle when you get lights on it. Can y'all see it? Let me get it up. Wait, this way. This way. Okay. So let me, I got to grab something. Hold on, let me see if I can grab a cup or something. Hey, Jazz. All right, I'm just going to stick it, this little thing right here. Oh, and you know what this reminds me? This would be pretty for Easter. Right? Easter eggs. How pretty would that be? Okay. Here I go. I digress because I'm thinking ahead. All right, but now for let's mix. Let's mix a little bit. I'm gonna mix a little bit of this is a big old bowl. This isn't gonna do good. Hold on. I'll just do it in the corner here. So maybe 2 to 1. 2 parts of the sheer frost to 1 part of the red. And let's see how that does. Will that be enough though? That won't be enough. So I'll do 1 part red again and 2 more scoops of the white or the sheer. And I'll hold it over the ball, over this bowl, and I'll probably have enough. So let's try that one. Okay. Quickly, let me see if I'm missing any questions. Betty only has this year frost and ruby slipper. Ah, you're still waiting on it. I thought you'd ordered that a while ago. Takes a while, huh? This is weird because I do see like a thing. Oh, I know what I was going to tell y'all. You know, I always have these embarrassing moments, you know, to tell y'all. But, so we went, all right, so in the hotel that we stayed in, you could go to the very top, the rooftop, and you could see Times Square, and you could see like the ball that drops on New Year's. Y'all, do y'all know that ball is pretty small? I thought it was like a ginormous ball or something, and it may be once you get up really close to it, but it really wasn't that big of a ball. I guess just it was up high, so I guess when they are up there sitting right beside it, it looks ginormous. But anyway, so we're up there and just looking around, but we come back inside, and I see where it says private party over here, but they are playing the best music. And y'all, I love to dance, okay? I love to dance, but Ralph does not. So I never go. I never get to unless I'm at a wedding or, you know, I'm somewhere, you know, like that. So I was like, so I'm with Allie, my youngest daughter, and she was with another coworker, and her mother came as well. And so I was like, oh my word, they are playing the best music. I wonder if they would mind if I just crashed the party, you know. So, of course, my daughter's like, you know, looking at me weird. And the next thing, I'm like over there, I just walked over and I started dancing. And I said, oh, what are we celebrating? You know, because they were celebrating something. They were having a party. And at first I kind of thought it was a bar mitzvah or something. But I didn't see any small kids. So, and they didn't mind, y'all. They didn't mind that I just joined the party. They kind of thought, I mean, I don't know if they even knew I wasn't part of them, you know. Because I was like, wait, now what are we celebrating again? You know, as I'm dancing around, and they said, we went public. And I was like, oh, yay, we're public, you know. And so I look over there, and Allie and her coworker and mom standing over there going, and I was like, oh, come on. So, you know, then 5 minutes later, my daughter comes over there, she starts dancing. And they were the nicest people. They did not care. So that was fun. Oh, really, Kitty? Yeah, Ralph, if we go to a wedding, he'll just kind of stand there and do this. And I just dance all around him, you know. It's just like, oh my God. Oh, me. Too funny. And I told my husband, he said, and alcohol was not involved either, was it? And I said, nope, I just wanted to dance. But they were playing 80s music, so it was some good music. Good old, my kind of music. But anyway, you always got to do something, right, to liven up what's going on. My feet did not appreciate it, though. After walking all day. Huh. All right, so I'm still, sorry, y'all. I could have already had this done, but, so again, I'm painting down from the tape. Making it sure it's covered nicely. Let's see. Did I get any good stock tips? No, but the company was called, gosh, I meant to remember, I think it was SciTech or something. But because they had a monitor up there with, I guess somebody was announcing them. I don't know. But there was this one older man, and he was really getting it. I mean, he could dance. But it was fun. but hot. Oh my gosh, it's so, I don't think establishments in New York turn on air conditioning. Cause you know, the weather, you know, it's usually cool, I guess, this time of year, but it was warm. So it was really nice outside. You could just be outside without a jacket. But once you went inside somewhere, it was so hot and stuffy. Oh, and so when we went to East Village, because I wanted to see that John Darien, my daughter found, she's been looking for some Gucci slippers or something. I'm like, Hallie, of course I would never pay anything like that, but these shoes are like over $1,000, okay? So she had looked on TikTok and realized that there was a TJ Maxx in Soho. So she was all excited. I was excited about John Darien. She was excited about the TJ Maxx. Do y'all know she found some shoes? She found some. There were one pair in there, her size. I was like, this is crazy. For cheap. I mean, we couldn't believe it. All right, I'm taking too much time here. All right, so this is red and sheer frost, ruby slipper and sheer frost. Let's just see. Now I did do, oh, you know what I remember? Last year I did do a star. I painted a star and then I added, I put it on top of my tree. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I covered it in the red glass glitter and it was really pretty. But let me tell you, that was a booger getting on and off the tree because this stuff hurts, okay? I couldn't get it off the tree. I made Ralph get it off. And I said, you might want to wear gloves, but he didn't, but ugh. All right, so this is really covering it, but it's got more white on it. Let me get back up this way. I don't know why I keep trying to go up that way. So sorry. So it has more white, so I guess I wouldn't put as much white as I did. But I'm going to take it off and see. What if I just get some red on there? I think the glue's all covered, though. Let's just see. Yeah, it's covered. So I want to see what the gold looks like, too. Now, you would just have to keep this. Oh, but that's pretty, y'all. Look, with a little red ribbon and some candy canes or something. That's really pretty. That's what it reminds me of, a candy cane. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I just need to go straight up to my phone. So that's what the red and the white look like. But I guess I put more white than I should have. Okay, let me find another thing to put this on. All right, so I'll put this right here. See what else, Glinda. Is this like diamond dust? Diamond dust. Okay. I get asked that a lot. Diamond dust, no, it's not. I mean, diamond dust is beautiful too, but it is more, I think it's, for one thing, it's bigger pieces. It shines just as well. But it only comes in that clear color, right? You know, some people don't like it as well. Some people like it as well. I think you just have to try it and see. But to me, it looks a little bit more like flakes. I mean, it's glass like this is, but I think it's a little bit bigger in pieces and kind of has an iridescent look, if that helps. I'm so off on this. What am I doing? But it's beautiful too. It's beautiful too. I'm just going to do gold on this one and see. Hey Meg, how are you? Well, I can't get my stuff out. And of course there's clear, there's so much you could do with this stuff. Or, you know, with the round ornaments. You could paint them all, or you could just, why is this so hard for me, y'all? I'm not paying attention. Oh, my word, y'all, that was going diagonal. What if he painted the checks on here? All right, y'all, this is ridiculous. Like the Mackenzie Childs. All right, let me pay attention for just a second. Wasn't upside down. I think at this point I would do better just to paint it. But yeah, so we traveled yesterday. We left New York at like 7:15 and I didn't get home till 5:30 yesterday. There's not a direct flight from Birmingham, so we flew down to Miami before we got back to Alabama. And it was freezing when we got back. I'm like, what happened? Where did this cold weather come from? All right, y'all, let me grab some more. So what do y'all like best so far? Do you like the sheer or the silver? Now we're gonna do gold. I'm not crazy about the red and white one just because it has too much white on it. Okay, this is messed up, but I'm going ahead with it. It's just kind of, looking at all these colors made me think of Whoville. So we're having an event in the Sparkle Room. Are y'all part of the Sparkle Room? And it's Whoville. You know, like the Dr. Seuss. And so all these colors just remind me of that. And I was like, this should have been my project. I could have done all these different color balls. But normally I'm adding this stuff on top of transfers or on paintings, something like this. But you don't have to have anything painted, or you can just add right on. Just put the glue on whatever it is, like this. Pine cones. Now, if you did pine cones, I did that last year. I have a video on that. I sprayed them, you know, instead, you know, because it's too hard to brush it on. All right, let's see how this, put this aside. Put my plate back out here. I'll do another red one later and paint, and take a picture of it. Oh wait, I'm missing a spot there. You want to get good around the tape because you want that clean line. Okay, here's my. But you also got to think too that you're going to have lights. If you're putting this on your tree, you're going to have lights on the trees, and so that's going to make this sparkle even more. You can do this to those, you know, those bottle brush trees. I saw Martha Stewart. Now, she actually rolls her stuff. You know, she's very elegant. So she'll take her little trees and gently roll them in there real fancy. But I just like doing this. feel like I can get more on there doing it like this. This is a pretty like yellow gold. It's kind of bright gold. Ah, look how uneven that is. All right, so here is the gold. Does it look gold or does it look yellow? Which way do I come? Y'all, I'm sorry. This camera's so janky. All right, so far we've got the gold. We've got the sheer frost. I guess I just need to hold it right here, don't I? Keep it right here. Maybe come up just a little bit. And then the silver. Have you done transfers on balls? Have I done them? Have I? I feel like I have. I know I've done molds because I was going to do molds, but I did this instead. Like this one, top of that water bottle. Because I have these molds out right here, so you could do the same thing and just add a pretty little mold and just paint that in the glue. And now I've done that before where I painted the balls silver. I think I painted the whole ball with the mold in the Stardust metallic paint, which I don't have right here. That was gorgeous. Stardust metallic paint in the sheer frost. Ah, so pretty. It was so pretty. But I think this color ribbon looks really pretty with, what you doing, Jazz? He's trying to dig in his little bed down here. Or red, of course. I just don't have red, but I mean, this is pretty, right? This color, I just love that. I think this is my favorite, y'all. But I don't know. I love what are y'all thinking? Do I think the spray adhesive would work? Yeah. I've done the spray adhesive on stuff before. Like I said, I did that on the pine cones. And when I get all my stuff out, I don't even know where it is right now, but when I get all that stuff out, I can show y'all more. But, so I sprayed pine cones and then just did like this on them. That's pretty too. I love that. It's just that these two are so sparkly, the frost and the silver, but I think the gold is pretty sparkly too. It's more sparkly than I thought it was, actually. All right, is that good? Y'all want to see one more? Y'all want to see a red without the white? I think I may have spoken too soon. Wonder about Jazzy. So the red and silver, should I, oh, you mean mixed or together? Yes, Aries, Stardust and sheer frost. Jazzy, oh, he's fine. He's down here in his bed. He just got home too, so he's, he'll be depressed for a couple of days because he's not with his friends anymore. And I'm sorry, I can't see all the comments, y'all. Red and silver. All right, let's try red and silver then. Maybe that's not so much of a contrast. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with that other ball. That's cray-cray. But yeah, so those were little, they were, the ones I painted silver, they were just little clear balls. Probably could paint one of these silver. I just don't know. Did I paint that? I don't think I primed it either. I think I just painted it. got a little piece of green on it. So just know when you're doing something round, you know, at the very end, it tends to go up. So you have to make sure to keep it kind of down. Of course, I saw the naked cowboy there. I was like, how long is he here? How long has he been here? And my daughter's like, that's probably his son. I was like, oh, what a tradition. Right? That's not straight. Not straight, not straight. But when it's hanging on the tree, nobody knows. I don't know what is all in this glue, but it's janky. I don't know how I'm going to do the gold and the silver because I don't have another bowl to mix it. So, grab a little bit more glue. Again, this is Titebond glue, and it's so it dries clear. So that's what's so nice about this. It's pretty strong and it dries clear. So it makes it doesn't interfere with, like you could use Mod Podge, but I swear sometimes I think that turns yellow. I feel like I've used that before and it turned yellow. Or kind of made it dingy looking. I don't know. It may be I did it wrong, but. Hey, Belle. Never too late. Never too late. Okay, kitty. Ah! Oh, geez. So I'm kind of, I'm doing this kind of firm because with this brush, because I don't want globs of glue. I just want it nice and covered, but not thick. I don't want clumps of stuff, glitter. Oh, and I didn't pour this back in. Let's do this. I'm going to do just red. Let's just see how just red does. I think it would actually be really pretty on that silver tree too. Tell you what, we'll do painted ones on another day, where I use the molds and the metallic paint. So the red looks like it has some bright red pieces in it and some dark red, which that confuses me a little bit. Yikes. All right, let's see. You don't want to leave any white space. So move your fingers, see right there. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Well, where did I start? Did this one high up. I don't have any room to grab it. Now, if y'all can draw a straight line, you don't have to worry about the tape. You just paint it on with a brush. All right, here we go. That's the red. That's pretty too, huh? Like that. Red. Got just plain. Not plain, but not plain. Gold. I think this is a complete half, or that I don't think I even did half. I got a little off on the gold. And this one's a good. So see, can you tell the difference in the sparkle? All right. Well, that was it, girlfriends. Put these down and find something else. One other little cup. And it doesn't take this stuff long to dry. Okay. Ooh, I made a mess. Look at all this everywhere. Oh, a place to set it. All right, right there. And so see, it really doesn't use that much, and you save it. Now I was messy right there. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Sue. You like the sparkles. Yeah, I have the color wheel as well. Now, when I was young, we had a really good one that had the real puffy, I don't know what it was called, but it was what do you call that? I can't remember, but it was like a puffy branches. So this one's not as good, but it's still really pretty. I do love to put that ball on it. Let's see, are you using that clear paint couture to dip the balls in first? Tony, no, it was just glue. It was just glue. I was brushing it, right? I just brushed it on. But you probably could use some polyacrylic if you wanted to do that. I just like using the glue. It holds it really well, and it's clear. What's the best thing you ate in New York? Oh, Sue, gosh. You know, honestly, I haven't had pizza in so long. And so we ate at a little Italian restaurant and had the margarita pizza. I actually had that at 2 different places because it was so good. I had a really good kale salad. And then the very last night we went to one of those Brazilian, so her company had a dinner the first night and the last night, and the last one was a Brazilian steakhouse. You know, they bring around all those meats and stuff, and had that huge salad bar. So that was cool. I don't know. The first night I had salmon at this restaurant. It was at a restaurant at a hotel right beside us. That was awesome. I actually got salmon twice. On the kale salad and just as a dish. I love salmon, and that was so good. Everything I ate was good. Okay, yeah, I did the red one, Tony. Okay, so you like the red one? Stardust is your frost. Okay, I'll have to come back and answer all these. Thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And I will be back soon with another project. Okay, so y'all have a really good evening. Looks like a fishing bobber for the fishermen. What does? The balls? Yeah, it does. I guess it does. Yes, Pam, the kale salad was good. Now, no judging. It was good because it had the salmon in there and it had all other kind of things in there. It wasn't just kale. Thank you, Glenda. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was all good. What brand is the metallic paint? So, Nancy, it's Paint Couture. Paint Couture is the metallic paint that... Do I have the Stardust? Yes, here's the Stardust. Can I just show y'all real quick? Let's just see. So this is the Stardust. This is my favorite of the metallics. It's not silver. It's not gold. It's somewhere in between. Okay. But it has mica powders in it, so it makes it sparkle. Let's see if I can find a brush that's not totally janky. Now, why are these brushes hard? I'll just use this one. It's messed up too, though. Hold on. Let's see if I can find a brush that's not wet. I don't see one. All right, I'm just gonna go with this little fan brush, but all right, so let's just see if I do it. Now, it's probably best to prime something before you use this metallic paint, because it's an acrylic paint. But I didn't last time. I remember when I used the glass, just the clear glass balls, I did not use, I didn't prime them. I'm probably just gonna, I'll probably paint this whole thing, and then for this one, I'll just put a mold on it and paint the whole thing again. And then put the glass glitter just on the mold. That's what I did last time. This may take a couple of coats. Gosh, this color is just so pretty. Oh, I hadn't even talked about the sheer bliss. So you could paint balls any color and then use the sheer bliss, which is another metallic. It's a transparent metallic. But you can turn whatever color you want a metallic. So if I were to paint this ball, even with a chalk paint, if I painted it red or blue or whatever color, and then went over it with the sheer bliss, it would be metallic in that color. And it'll come down like this because I'm getting all kind of lines. So this is, again, it's Paint Couture, and it's on my website at weatheredwings.com, and it would be under Paint Couture, and then you would just look under the metallics. You would see all these goodies. So we have oh, look, I can hold it like this. You know, we have pretty gold. We have a black metallic. We have several gold metallics. We have the sheer metallic. We have silver metallics. It's hard to hold. But I actually think this one is painting better than the clear ones. Okay. So, see if I can get it in the light. And when it dries, it'll really sparkle too, because it has all these little sparkly mica powders in there. Now, what I'm gonna do with this one? I'll hang it up here. And that's right in front of me. Oh gosh, when I unplug my phone, it'll fall. Okay, y'all, with that, how's that? Okay. That wasn't, okay. Thank you. The glass glitter is Paint Couture also. Yes, Tony. So everything I used today was, yes, Paint Couture. The glass glitter and the metallic.